lots of toys, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, ho, ho.
So overall, hey guys, today we have a brand new Minimates review. Today we have the Nightmare Before Christmas Minimates Series 2, Santa Jack and Easter Bunny. So, Series 2 is already out for Nightmare Before Christmas. That was fast. I mean, Series 1 came out like fairly close to Halloween, within a month of Halloween. But bam! Series 2, right now. So, like a month and a half of turnaround. Maybe 2 months. Which is pretty crazy. I mean, having a whole new set just that quickly, and I'm not going to complain. So, Series 2 mixes things up a bit, because we've got Jack. But he's in his Santa costume, as opposed to not being. And the Easter Bunny, for some reason, we get the Easter Bunny, even though it's Nightmare Before Christmas. We get Easter. We're just going to get every holiday. I realized the Easter Bunny showed up in the movie, but personally, I think it would have been cooler if we had Santa Jack and Santa himself, because Santa will be available in the corresponding blind bag wave, but instead they gave us the Easter Bunny. Huh. Oh well. Packaging-wise, it's on a card back blister. Nothing special. You've got Jack up top. You've got Disney, Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Jack. The Easter Bunny, which is like slightly tilted in terms of positioning, so it looks really off, because you can see like the top of the torso. Santa Jack and Easter Bunny. So there's only 3 packs in this wave. We've got a little bow for Christmas wrapping. And we've got the Pumpkin King, so another Jack. Zero, the Easter Bunny, Santa Jack, a werewolf. Who's making a cap wolf? I am. And Mr. Hyde. Collect them all and you can mix and match parts. So, really excited? Let's begin. First up we have Santa Jack. And he falls over. Great. So here we have Jack Skellington in what I would say to be his second most iconic look, being when he dresses up as Santa Claus, or Sandy Claus if you want to be like the movie. And yeah, what you see is what you get. We get Jack in a Santa suit. I think it's really funny that we get Jack as Santa Claus technically before we get the actual Santa Claus. Now we're getting Santa Claus in the Series 2 blind bags, but they aren't gonna hit until after Christmas this year. So we'll get Jack, not Santa. Huh. Also, this video is probably going to be a pain to record because red on red. Ugh. Anyway. Detail-wise, I quite like it. So, when you look at him, you will notice he's dressed as Santa Claus. And that's all I got. So the first thing you want to notice is his beard. It's huge. And then otherwise, he's basically mostly the same as the normal Jack Skellington. Just, I don't know, he's got little fluffs of wool, is it? On his outfit. But he's got the same coattail. He's got the same torso. So he's the same build, just with extra bits. So there's the coattails again. Very simplistic detailing, like no real paint applications other than just like the base coat and that's it. Some black for his boots. The beard is a new piece and it's quite nice. Then underneath, he actually has a little bit of torso detailing, just a belt, nothing else. Works with the simplistic tone of the movie in terms of character design, I guess. And then we get to the face, which is actually my biggest complaint with Jack. So when I went to my local Toys R Us to pick up Jack, there's one thing I noticed. None of them had a good face application for the paint. Like, none at all. It's pretty messy in parts. This is the best one they had, but there's still a smudge above his mouth. And it feels like it's a little dirty. That may just be with the aesthetic of the movie, so it might be working perfectly. There's also a minuscule, like you probably can't even see it in the camera, but there's a minuscule, just like speck of white in his eye. But that's not a huge deal, because he has the Santa hat. Oh yeah! This is a great piece, and it really helps fit the Christmas theme. So articulation-wise, Santa Jack can do almost of everything. Not much of a head rotation, but he can swivel. And accessory-wise, guess what? A display stand. Overall, aside from some minor paint problems on his face, Santa Jack is pretty good. Next up we have the Easter Bunny. Wait, what? Nightmare Before Christmas? The Easter Bunny? What? So for some reason, they decided to make the Easter Bunny, who I believe was in the movie for like 5 seconds. It's been a couple of years since I've seen Nightmare Before Christmas, but I'm honestly surprised that we got the Easter Bunny. Like, honestly, I was expecting that they would package Santa Jack with Santa. You know, have like a double Santa thing kind of going on, just to go with the holiday. But the Easter Bunny. So now I have a Minimate I have to bust out every Easter. Great. This is a silly figure, but I like it just because it has such a juxtaposition with like every other character in the movie. Like everybody's like kind of this dark and like brooding, serious. And then you got the Easter Bunny. And it's just so funny. Like somebody at Diamond Select Toys actually sat down and said, all right guys, what this line needs is the Easter Bunny. I wish I was at that board meeting. So, this figure is really cool. I quite like how they built it because other than the arms and the torso, it's completely new. Like in terms of sculpting. So the first thing that you'll see is he's got his legs on this like sloped underbody, which has the tail, but like his legs, I assume it's a dude, are like completely new pieces. And they're so crazy, like, it looks so derpy. And you go up to the torso, there's a torso block. He's got the shorter arms, which are typically used on kids. So he's got small. Happy Easter, says this sash. It's got a nice little bow on it, which is cool. But the reason you want this figure is because of the face. I'm the Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny. It's so derpy. Might be a little hard to tell on the video, but mine has some paint scuffs all over it. Like, this was the most clean one they had at my Toys R Us. He's got these small beady eyes. But what gets me is that, like, it's styled after a rabbit, but you can tell that it's influenced by a Minimate head because it's got like a circular cylindrical shape, but then just the little muzzle just pokes out. He's got a little mouth. The ears are flopped to the side, which I don't think that's how physics works, but I think it's cute. Some detailing inside. It's nice, it's innocent, I have nothing wrong with it. Articulation-wise, the Easter Bunny. Arms rotate. The feet are on ball joints, but they don't really work how you would want them to. And then the head. And then, accessory-wise, comes with a display stand, but his feet are too small. He's got these very tiny holes, which I think have been used before, that exact size. I think it was on like the lizard from The Amazing Spider-Man and I want to say the Boogeyman in Real Ghostbusters, but I feel like this is even smaller. But they gave us a normal one instead. So what I did, I don't have any on me, but what I would do is just grab some poster putty / sticky tack / whatever you call it, and just slap it on so he can at least stand. He also comes with a little basket, which is so cute because it's got eggs inside. It's got a little bow. It's so quaint and happy. Oh my gosh. There's eggs inside it. I mean, he holds it well. There you go. Happy Easter. Overall, the Easter Bunny is really silly, but I enjoy it nonetheless. So overall, that was the Nightmare Before Christmas Series 2, Santa Jack, and Easter Bunny. So, I like this pack. Santa Jack is pretty good. He has some really minor scuffles on his face, but other than that, it's a solid design. The Easter Bunny, though, I mean, it's the Easter Bunny. Nightmare Before Christmas, what do we get? The Easter Bunny. I love it. 10 out of 10. I think it's really funny. The figure is cute. The face is a bit banged up, but I guess you win some, you lose some. Still disappointed we didn't see Santa Claus in the 2 packs, and so we won't get Santa Claus until after Christmas. So anyway, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Check me out on social media, and did you like the video? Well then rate, comment, subscribe, and like, and I'll see you later. Also, even if you're not a fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, at least buy this pack, because the base body is a perfect start for Santa Squidward. I mean, it's literally perfect. 1-to-1, even.